top 10 original anime series. The first anime on our list is, at number 10, Higashi No Eden. It happened on November 22nd, 2010. There were various missile launches and yet not a single man was harmed. Considering how the terrorist attack didn't essentially harm anyone, it soon came to be known as the Careless Friday. Eventually, it slipped everyone's minds and they all just continued on with their everyday lives. But 3 months after this incident, a sweet college student named Morimi gets help from a guy named Akira Takizawa. Now, this Akira fellow is quite the weird guy. He may or may not be wearing clothes. He can often have amnesia and believes himself to be a terrorist. Not to mention, his odd cell phone has a collective sum of 8.2 billion yen. Just what the heck is going on? Well, you'll have to watch the anime to find out.
マジ？俺やっぱテロリスト？もしかして人とか殺してる？うわっ！
ねえ、考えてみたんだけどさ。もしかしたら消えたのは街じゃなくて私たちの方かもね。
Number 9, Sony Boy. This year went above and beyond in terms of providing us with quality anime. One of those is Sony Boy. It's an odd yet thought-provoking tale, a psychological experience, not just symbolic but also poetic. It definitely won't make sense right away, or even if it does, you might fail to see the point. Just be patient and experience it one episode at a time. The story takes place in a school which somehow ended up drifting into an unfamiliar realm. The 36 students inside it had no idea what's going on, but when some of the students awaken their supernatural powers, how will the student council manage the students now that they are in an unfamiliar space? Or rather, why the heck did the school just transport into oblivion? All of it will start making sense. Just make sure you don't miss out on this anime.
Now we're gonna see something really good.
Number 8. Eureka 7. A 14-year-old boy named Renton Thruston is from a backwater town. He wants to go out there, join the mercenary group called Gecko State, and live his life. However, for what it's worth, he is stuck in an average and boring everyday routine where he spends time working with his grandfather who wants him to become a mechanic. Though one day, when a mecha crashes into his garage, he has the encounter of a lifetime. It's a girl named Eureka, and as fate would have it, she is a member of Gecko State. She wants him to tune up the mecha, but now that Renault was going to be involved with the Gecko State, his mundane life had come to an end, and the real story is about to begin.
Wait, was this really a good idea?
Number 7. Psychopass. Psychopass is an exceptional series that spans over several anime installments. It first came out in 2012 and has always been relevant whenever the anime community discusses original animes. The story itself takes place in the 22nd century. A system called the Sibyl system is enforced by Japan. Its primary purpose is to objectively determine the threat level of each citizen, and the way it does it by examining their mental state for signs of criminal intent. This process is called Psychopass. Even so, the system isn't as just as it may appear to be. An honest young woman named Akane Tsunemori enters the police force. She has a strong desire to uphold justice, but after observing the system, she eventually wonders about the very concept of justice, what it truly is. It is indeed a job well done. Number 6. FLCL. The main character, named Naota Nandaba, is your usual 6th grader living a life where nothing amazing ever seems to happen. On top of that, his brother leaves their place in order to go play basketball in the US. Now, Naoto is taking care of his brother's stuff. Even his ex-girlfriend, who had just started using Naoto as a substitute for his brother. This was not a very pleasant experience for Naoto, considering how all he wanted was some peace and silence. But this astonishingly boring life is about to come to an end. A pink-haired psychopath named Haruko Harura encounters Naoto in a not-so-usual manner. As it turns out, she'll be staying with him at his house, and not only that, she also drags Naoto into the singles greatest battle for supremacy there is. While it is only 6 episodes long, this anime is mesmerizing. It'll pull you into the screen. Alright guys, a quick question here. What are your top 10 original anime series? Share your favorites in the comment section down below. I may even make a video about them. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. With that being said, let's get back to the list.
やったことないこと始めてうまくいかなかったらどうしようって失敗したら嫌だなって後悔するだろうなって
At number 5, A Place Further Than the Universe. A Place Further Than the Universe is a lovely tale of 4 high school girls who come together and aim for Antarctica. They each have a different reason. One wants to go there because her mom never came back, one just wants to experience her youth, one wants to do something big, and the 4th wanted to make friends. Now obviously you guys have all heard the saying, it's not the destination, it's the journey that matters. And of course, the friends we make along the way. Well guys, this anime is the personification of this sentiment. I'd say if you are going through a rut and want something to inspire you, this anime will make you feel like living again.
だから私が行って見つけるの南極に行けるのみんなそういう出发 林真，你别动。
Number 4. Link Click. Link Click is a Chinese original ONA series that came out this year and pleasantly surprised the anime community. The story centers around time travel and well-crafted mysteries, but the way it's done is quite clever. There are 2 main characters, namely Chen Xiangxi and Lu Guang, and they both run a time travel photo studio together. Here, they use their supernatural powers to jump into photographs, experience the events that took place while the photograph was taken, and help the clients in accordance with their requests. They also have to make sure they don't mess up the future. Don't miss out on this anime just because you aren't used to the Chinese voices. Guys, it's well worth it.
大功告成了。你别说，之前都吃怕了，但真吃不到了。
My great and awesome power has temporarily extended this young girl's lifespan.
Number 3. Penguin Drum. The story follows 2 twin brothers named Kanma and Shoma and their little sister Himari. They live together, but their parents are gone. Furthermore, Himari is also facing some serious health issues. She barely ever gets out of the hospital until one day when she gets the green light to leave hospital for a while. The 3 go to the aquarium to have some family time together. Little did they know that their lives will begin to change after this visit. The storytelling and the thematic value is extraordinary. It all feels real and surreal to see. Number 2. Puella Magi Madoka Magica. While it may appear cute and flimsy on the surface, Madoka is not to be taken lightly. It is the kind of story that'll crawl its way into your head. The protagonist named Madoka Kaname and her friend Sayakai Miki are middle school students going about their everyday lives. However, an encounter with a cat-like magical creature called Kyubei permanently alters the trajectory of their lives. He offers them a shot at becoming a magical girl. Not only only that, but they can also get a wish granted by him. But then a girl named Homura Akemi tells them to not take the offer, saying that it's not what it seems to be. Now what will they do? Will they become magical girls and get their wishes granted, or will they continue on with their daily lives? Whether it's the former or the latter, a heartbreaking story of hope and despair begins.
Tiro, finale!
You're replaceable too, did you know that, Ray? You're just as replaceable as me!
Number 1. Neon Genesis Evangelion. On top of being a classic, Neon Genesis Evangelion is an exceptional yet somewhat controversial anime. It follows a 14-year-old guy named Shinji who is called to join an organization called NERV. It aims to defend humanity from extinction. A little preface here, this organization was formed after a catastrophic event that took place somewhat 15 years ago. Now, celestial beings are invading Earth, typically Tokyo, and they need to be dealt with soon. NERV was formed by Shinji's father, and it's the only hope left for humanity's survival. Now, if you are unaware of the hype surrounding Neon Genesis Evangelion, you must be wondering if this is another average mecha anime. Well, nope. Forget the premise. It's the weird character development and unorthodox storytelling that makes it stand out. Even to this day, I won't say much, but this anime deserves the hype it gets. Alright guys, what do you think of these animes? Have you watched them? Are you planning on watching them? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Press that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to your comment. Of course, if there is an anime original that you feel like it should have been on this list, feel free to let me know. Well then, I'll see you guys on my next video.